Let me make sure that these things.
Todos los bloopers, va a salir con...
Con los lentes, todos los bloopers.
I'm gonna call you Tony Stark.
Hey. Ay, me
He's
gusta.
like, yeah, I like that one.
Jarvis start playing bachata. I called it.
¿Cómo tenés que quitar esta vaina?
Just clean this so it won't look oily there.
Sí,
There you
porque
go. Perfect.
una vez yo salí. Una vez yo salí en
Ya está
cámara.
huevo, puede freír.
Chacha, está huevo frito, salami frito, todo frito.
That's the worst,
And
yo.
my cousin was looking at me like this, and then I look at the camera and say, "Yo, toma."
Eso.
And I'm like, "Give me that, bro. You see me out here wilding."
Yo, hilarious. I love it.
Anyway, let's get it started, baby. Listen, we family over here. The first thing I always like to do is give thank you to the YouTube. First and foremost, give thanks to God for it all.
Amen.
Secondly, give thank you to the YouTubers, the TikTokers, the Instagrammers, all the listeners across the world. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for allowing me to grow, and I'm growing with you, baby. Now, today, we have return special guests on the podcast, Song Familia, Liza and Willie. Round of applause, baby. Listen, we got a lot of ground to cover. You guys have a new song, but let's dive in from the beginning because I want to make an introduction here to their son, Elijah. Listen, Elijah will be joining us throughout the episode, so I got some questions for you too, Elijah. All right, you ready for this?
Yep.
How are you guys as a family, as a whole?
I'm good.
Thank God we're doing great.
Good,
Amen.
good. Amen. That we're doing good too. I want to say, God is great.
All the time.
All the challenges, all the lessons, all the wins, all the losses, but we're here,
Exactly.
we're living, we have a roof over our heads, food on our tables. What more can we ask for?
Exactly.
Right? So guys, how you been? How has the journey been since we last met?
It's been very interesting.
Yeah.
We've been busy, both personal and with the music career. So we finally have a team.
Amen.
Thank
to
God.
that.
Shout out to Michelle, Lorna, the Bodega Lab,
Bodega Lab.
Luis and Peter.
Beautiful.
We have a team finally. That's something that we've always wanted.
Right.
And we just started working, hitting the studio right away.
Okay.
We recorded a bunch of songs. And you guys got a taste of 2 already.
Yeah.
The first one that dropped this year was Adicto a tu Ausencia,
Yes.
which was written by our boy Eddie Espinal from afinao.com.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We did a little ad here for him, if you remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You literally was in front of the camera. Yeah, I remember. That was for him. Yes.
So shout out to Eddie. He's been a big supporter of us, and we got more stuff coming down the road.
Amen.
When you guys say you finally have a team, you mean to tell me that all the accomplishments that you have accomplished since or before the team were just you two?
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
That is a lot of work, but I'm glad you guys are able to go to the next level. If that's what it's going to be now, that's
Yeah,
great.
we've had people that supported us in different ways. Like I could just give names. Joel Grullon, he helped us with our first album as Liza Willie. Marvin Tejada as well. That's our brother right there. He's like the guy that we go to for, financial questions.
Everything.
for
He's our best friend.
Advice.
He's our best friend.
He even has a studio as well. So we both go in there and edit songs and make adjustments. So,
David
shout outs.
Gutierrez también. He was our
David-
first photographer.
David
Okay.
Gutierrez was our first photographer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me let's take it back for a second, right? Because we have new listeners, new audience, and I know you guys are family here. This is our 3rd interview. And it'll be a great one as well.
Amen.
But I want to take it back a little bit because I know that you guys are high school sweethearts. You met in high school, in Newtown High School to be exact. We're Queens native here. That's what we represent here. But take me back to that moment that you guys both legitimately said, you know what, let's take bachata serious, especially in New York City where there's always competition and people trying to outdo each other to see who has the best product. When was that moment that you guys decided, okay, we're gonna take bachata serious at this moment and move forward with it?
I don't know. I think
We
in high
did.
school.
No, well, we did take it serious. We were a trio before, and it was called MW. We did take it serious, but then there was a little non-communication dilemma
Okay.
that happened business-wise, and then we just stopped. We lost complete faith. We went like quiet and silence for 8 years.
Wow.
We stopped music. That's when we got married. We just had the normal life, the 9 to 5.
We had
Mr.
Elijah.
Okay.
Elijah. And then de ahí fue que when we did pick up and say we're serious was 2014 as Liza and Willie.
Okay.
David, the photographer, our first photographer, and Suhel, she filmed that first video. He did Rude, the song Rude. Why you wanna be so? He did in bachata. He did a cover.
Okay.
And then we all were just like, oh my God, you guys look so great. And we all just came up with the idea, there hasn't been no Monchi Alexandra at all.
Hasn't.
Well, actually, let me
Until
correct you on that.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Okay.
So the Rude song, I did it because a friend of ours, Manny Loco,
Yes.
if you remember, plátano con salami, plátano con salami.
I do.
Una cebollita.
Unfortunately, I do.
So he called me. He's like, yo, I want to produce bachata songs, and I want you to do a song.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's when I did Rude. But even then, it wasn't serious. Like, I just put the song in Facebook and,
Right.
just to promote the song and for him to get, people to go to the studio.
Right.
Then when Suhel recorded our video and David took our pictures, they suggested,
Yes.
you
Oh my
guys,
God, yeah.
yes, you guys should be a duet. Porque
Yeah.
ya Monchi Alexandra se había rompido ya.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Correct.
So they're like, you guys should be a duet. And you guys are married, which is a better story.
So
So-
the idea didn't originally start with you guys.
No.
No.
That's
it was,
right.
It was,
No.
It was a light bulb.
It was Suhel and David.
Wow.
So shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
God bless you guys.
Yes.
Siempre aquí in our hearts always.
Yes.
Look how God works, right? Because you took an 8-year break. Here I am thinking that when I take a month break from this, it's over, meaning podcasting. But I know that, I could get right back to it. But 8 years is a long time. And it's like things have to be in place
Yeah.
in order for you to take that extra next step. 8 years is a long time. So during that time, I'm guessing different jobs, different aspirations at that moment, right? When was it that moment that you guys said, okay, now let's refocus? When they said you guys should be a duet?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
We
that's
just
amazing.
started doing covers in Instagram. We opened our page on Instagram. We started doing covers. JD from Huellas del Tiempo, that was another bachata group. He was like, I have the perfect duet song for you guys.
Okay.
And we were like, okay, we heard it. We were like, yeah, sure. We did a video for it. People started liking it. And we just took it from there on.
Okay.
2015 was our first single with the song Culpables.
How old was Elijah at that moment?
He was 2.
2.
No, he was 2 well, yeah.
He was 2.
Going to 3.
Going to 3. He was going to 3. Elijah, I got a question for you. So I've heard in the last interviews that I've had with your parents that you was a part of a lot of it.
Yep.
In the beginning. What was your early memories of being in the studio and, grinding it out with your parents? What do your earlier memories look like?
Well, I remember a lot of things. I see them singing, see them doing a lot of things. Like, I remember them performing stuff, taking me to a lot of events.
Right.
And like photographs and stuff. photography, yeah.
Studio time. He always behaved so well.
So you was just enjoying the music, enjoying the vibe the entire time. That is dope, man.
Yeah.
Do you like bachata?
A little.
A little, okay. What's your style of music that you like?
Hip hop.
Yeah. I like hip hop too. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we grew up with hip hop.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
The reason I ask you, Elijah, is because when you have passion for something, when your parents are expressing their passion for the music and their passion for just the love of instruments and all that, right? kids tend to catch on that. So that's why I'm asking you if you're a music lover too, because it kind of like trickles into the kids. So I'm wondering if that was your experience. Do you see yourself as an artist in the future?
No,
No? What do you want to do in the future?
computer engineering. I want to do what the future asked me to do, and God asked me to do as well.
Wow. That's a little round of applause for Elijah for that answer, baby. That's a great answer. Listen, so back to you guys now, because as a duo, as a bachata duo, and as a married couple, I understand that you're being pulled in different directions, right? How do you prioritize family life? And now it's getting real busy with the bachata, and we spoke off camera about some things coming along in the future. And from what it looks like, and hopefully everything starts to form together, and you're gonna hit a different stratosphere at some point. How do you guys manage all that?
It's definitely a challenge, a big challenge. And for example, we have our ups and downs, and recently, even after releasing these new singles that we released, we've got a big, how can I say it? Like a big hit to us emotionally, with our personal lives. Like it has to do more with with our jobs, right?
Yeah.
We've been kind of it's just hard to tackle music and work at the same time.
Yeah.
And with things happening at our jobs, like little, people resigning and
'Cause he's a manager.
readjustments.
and the adjustments, the long hours, working so many days, it's been hard for us.
You have to take on extra tasks, I'm
So
sure.
yeah, so more responsibilities, and it's just been tough lately for us. But we still have, like, we turn to, of course, family, right, first, and we turn to music to give us kind of like that breather. Like, wow, we're in our space when we're not working, and it just is like therapy for us.
I was just about to say that. That's your therapy. That's where you guys really connect. That's where you guys in sync. I always tell my daughter this, like, we all go out in the world every day. They go to school, they do what they have to do. Mommy and daddy work, we do what we have to do. We're also working on our passions aside from the work. But when we come home, it's like we all plug in. It's like a charger. It's like a charging station. Home becomes a charging station where you just reconnect with your family, and that becomes therapeutic. For you guys, it's music. It's music, and then your son been on the ride all along with you guys. That's beautiful, man. I tell my daughter all the time, like, that's where we reconnect, and that becomes our therapy. We get in sync with each other, and it is like that, because to be honest with you, I completely felt when you said, when work becomes like overly stressful, and then you have this passion that you're focusing on, that you feel that you're so close to hitting that next level, it's always a test right before that breakthrough. So that's what I feel like you guys are going through. Even me in this podcast, as it grows little by little, I pray here, yo me arrodillo ahí mismo y le pido a Dios gracias por todo. Yo entro aquí antes de ese ejercicio, yo rezo. Y le pido gracias a Dios por todo, por la visión, because this became a beautiful space. And it was all in part the vision that he gave me and my family, of course, to create this. Pero that's not to say that there are no challenges here. There's a lot of challenges. Even when I procrastinate, and as I was telling you guys, as I'm editing, it's like it becomes so much, and I have to detach from it to then like come back after I'm rejuvenated to recreate again, because I'm recording, but I'm also the editor. But it becomes a challenge. That's what I'm saying. So when you look at it like that, I smile through all the adversity. That's what I'm getting to. I smile through it because I know that Dios me va a bendecir en un momento. It's just that I have to get over this hurdle. I have to demonstrate to him that this is what I want to do. And as long as it's aligned with what he has for me, I'm okay with it. But at the same time, I always say, if it's not aligned with what you have for me, take it away from me. It's simple. But I always fall back in love with this. Yeah. So I know I'm on path. You guys are on path as well. Because if you look at your story from when we started talking, you said you took 8 years off and then you jump back on the bandwagon and it's like you never missed a step. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were out of it. There were certain things when we were in festivals, we would take CDs and they're like, ¿qué tú haces con eso? When we went back to the game in a festival. We were like, what? Pero este el tema. They were like, no. Necesitamos, yeah. And we were like, but why? But con la música que si dice brinca. And we were like, oh, we never thought about that.
We were so outdated.
Yeah, we were outdated.
Wow. Imagine 8 years. Wow. In those 8 years, technology
and things they would tell us that we were like, it makes no sense. And then they'll explain to us and we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, times, you also have to roll with the times.
Yeah.
So if you take time off for anything and you plan on getting back to it, make sure you're studying as you go.
Yes.
Because things have changed dramatically y después tú estás en otro mundo. Like even in the podcasting space, now there's podcasts on Netflix y todo eso. So immediately I'm here Googling and asking ChatGPT, hey, ¿cómo yo me meto en eso? Mm-hmm. How do I get in there? And it's giving me answers, but it's like unattainable answers at the moment because it's fresh. But I'm staying on top of it. Yeah. I'm guessing that's what you guys had to go through.
We stopped doing music 2 years after YouTube came out. Imagine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And had you been right there with YouTube, those videos would have been there. That's at the end.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if you know. I got a video somewhere on YouTube. We can see it after. But I'm not gonna,
I love it.
I remember connecting with you the other day. Yo, Willie, I got a song in my head.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Man, forget about that, man.
You serious?
Forget about it. Because it was in my head at the moment. And tú sabes, cuando se te entra, when you get this vision, and I'm here thinking, wow, I gotta do this. Because I'm getting the same visions that I got, let's say, when I started this. This wasn't in my vision, but I had like the foresight. But that day, I just felt so much like
don't lose it.
Yes.
I don't. Right. That's the thing. That's a procrastination.
That's why you always gotta record right there. That's why we have our phones.
Because you could use that as an intro,
Yeah, that was the idea. The idea was to create a new intro for the pipe mate. We're gonna talk offline, man. We're gonna talk offline.
Just know that whatever you need, just let me know.
Listen, thank you for that. Yes, because I knew I had to reach out to you. I'm like, Willie. He has a studio. He has this. He already has the professional side of the things that I'm trying to envision, because I'm gonna get this done, and I will. It's just that a mí se me mete una arrogancia. That it's not even arrogancia. It's like the world becomes so hectic with family, work. It's just like you said.
Yeah.
That you like, damn. Should I just give this up for a moment? And that's what it is at the moment, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna have to give it up forever.
Right.
¿Tú me entiendes? Okay, so let's move forward. And I was gonna ask you, because, performances, late night studios, a lot of sacrifices, right? What's one thing you wish that you didn't have to sacrifice, that you already had sacrificed, that you wish you didn't have to sacrifice throughout all of it to this point? That if you could take it back, you'll do it differently.
I took a lot of risks financially.
I was gonna say that one,
which hurt my family, and I regret that. But the journey is hard, man, and I regret it, economically, but the risks that we took, we learned from it. So I don't regret that part of it. The learning experience.
The way I look at money now versus the way I used to look at money, always chasing it and always like trying to get more money, you waste a lot of time. And I don't mean like time. I mean like you waste a lot of probably family time when you're doing that, or when you're always thinking and focusing on money. And at this point in my life, it's like I just use it as it is, as a tool. It's gonna come and it's gonna go. While I have my family, my close ones, that inner support, money's gonna come and money's gonna go regardless. So I don't look at money the same way as I used. Of course, it's needed, especially in these times. Everything, inflation, everything is going up. Pero I become more passion centric. I wasted my money here. I came out de. Si yo te digo el número.
Y cositas que uno sigue todavía gastando because you're like, yo, I could use this too.
I could tell, trust me.
Chacho, listen, and I just bought another camera for no reason.
No, pero tú supiste.
Pero ya yo sé lo que estoy haciendo. I'm gonna sell something that I really don't need, and I'm gonna just put it towards that, and that's it.
That's how it is.
Let's change the subject a little bit. Let's get into a little bit of parenting. Now, you guys, because I spoke to you guys before, Elijah's Gen Z, right? And you have a younger daughter, Gen Alpha. How's it going for you guys? Raising kids in this generation, and how do you, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it based on how probably we all were raised here. Mm-hmm. Like, do you believe it's tougher? Do you believe it's easier for us than it was before for our parents?
You know, it's funny, you wrote in Instagram to get, I couldn't write an answer, so that's why I never wrote anything. Mm-hmm. I know, I guess, that we're so blessed because ellos son un niño tan bueno. They're great kids. And I think when we say something, even though sometimes they don't listen, but as in like repeating myself. As in, you know that you have to wake up and do you know you have to, and you know it, right? And they're like, yeah, I think, not that I'm, saying nobody's perfect, pero they respect so much a la chiquitica.
Yeah.
That I don't feel like they're malcriado or that they have anything that we have to really like, oh my God, babe, we have to, como, qué sé yo.
So we've been blessed.
Yeah,
Right.
we have.
Definitely. Us too. My daughters are, si no ven from the outside looking in, Don Gelita. Putting the behavior aside, putting the malcriadeza aside, I'm just talking about the different ways that we have to raise them versus the way that they had to raise us.
It's harder. Eso sí, I had that discussion with my mom.
There you go.
Because she was with a customer and she was like, ay, no, estos muchachos todos lo tienen fácil ahora. Una facilidad, antes los coches pesaban 20 libras. Y uno, qué sé yo, que I'm like, espérese. Tú estás hablando de cosas materialistas que sí, pesaba un coche más y claro, la facilidad está ahí. But it's the whole taking care of. You know what I mean? Everybody works now. Mm-hmm. Todo el mundo vivía que la tía allí, que la prima aquí, and everybody did not work. Now everybody works, hasta los papás de uno.
Yeah.
So, entonces, se le hace más difícil. Ahora, los babysitters son más caros. Y si lo deja un after school, es más caro.
Yes.
So, entonces, ya no hay nadie que te ayude con los niños. Y la confianza que tú tienes que tener a quien tú se lo dejas. Ahora ese es el lío. Yo siento que es más difícil ahora que antes.
Antes había más confianza.
Claro que sí, ¿no? Y el mundo no estaba tan como con esa plaga de malicia como hay ahora.
I had a conversation with somebody the other day that they said, danger has always been the same. It's always been the same.
But there's levels to it. Now it's like another level.
Now it's because there's cameras everywhere. I'm like, I don't think so. I think it's more dangerous now. Even the story where you mentioned before we recorded about that, what happened in Queens today, specifically in the bus stop. So it's way more dangerous. You have less confidence in people taking care of your kids. Antes se veía en la casa de los vecinos. Cuando yo vivía en Santo Domingo, en ese tiempo, a nosotros no nos dejaban salir. Now I have to be everywhere my daughters are. I cannot. Esa confianza no la tengo. Que la puedo soltar, and she's asking for freedom. And I understand that from her point of view too, because when I was that age, I was also asking for freedom and stuff like that. But
it was different times.
It was just different times. So when you look at that, and then what I also noticed is because I started deep diving into gentle parenting, where it came from and the philosophy behind it. And it's more like, more boundary centric, respect centric, empathetic, like as a parent. Like that's how we are somewhat parenting our kids, with some discipline, of course, in there, because there has to be a structure of discipline so they could not be wild adults at some point, right? Pero, it's what I'm getting to is it's just a different time where they're growing up with so much information in front of them, and we didn't even grow up with that. So it's like a different world for them. So that's where I'm going with the question. So when you look at what your mom said, it's true. Things are different. La cosa tan cara. It's insane out here.
Yeah.
And it's like, we have to deal with this. And we have to like separate from how we were raised, which sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I'm almost this close to reverting back to. Like, it worked for me, so it's going to definitely work for you.
Oh, definitely. Is that
So-
old school is what works.
That is a fact.
I'm so sorry.
That is a
Yeah, the
fact.
brutality of like having to spank your kids for every little thing. Of course not. We're not raising animals, please. And this is something that I always say.
Elijah, I got a question for you, man. And, I'm glad you're here with us because this is a generational imbalance question. When you're on the opposite side, you are the child. And from what it looks like, you seem like a, respectful young man. How do you see it when your parents are kind of like guiding you through life? Do you see that as a plus, or do you see that as parents just don't understand?
See that as a plus. Supporting me in life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Because you see, that's beautiful because not only are you saying what I'm pretty sure your parents want to hear, but you're accepting the guidance. A lot of kids, they probably feel like they know it all. They want to touch the stove and get burned. Which
Oh, I let him.
I was just gonna say that.
let him.
Which if you want to touch the
parents
stove,
were
go
like,
touch the stove.
And I was like, no, let him. A que no lo vuelva a hacer más. And my father was, because that was the first grandchild, and they were crazy. And every time he'll get up, you see my daughter and him, they're very different. My son, when he was little, he'll look and then he'll go back and wait till I come and pick him up. My daughter, no, she was like, free fall for all, poof, y se tira. She's different. He would think about it. It's just,
Alpha generation.
it's different.
These kids are
It's different. He always thought about it. He's more of like, but let me see, but if I go down this, I empezaba como con un pie. Y yo lo miraba. And I would not help him on purpose. But of course, if anything happened, un día when he was little, he was 3 years old, I told him, no te brincando la cama. I'm washing clothes. Y nada más lo digo, fuinky. Que no brinque la cama, fuinky, boom. I didn't hear a cry. Yo dije, ya, se rompió el cuello y me mató el muchacho. When I go in, scared to his dear life, he went like this. He's like, I'm okay. That's the first thing he said. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not okay. What did I tell you? He's like, no, jump in bed. I'm like, no, jump in bed. And he never again.
I am a big proponent of, I'm big on teaching kids by consequence, teaching my kids via consequences. Because you're going to learn. If I'm going to say it once, maybe twice, maybe.
Ya.
And me estoy dando cuenta que mientras menos hablo, mejor. Because I'm over talking a lot of times too. So I'm going to just talk less. I'm going to talk calmer. I'm going to let you know what it is. But you're going to learn via consequence.
Yeah.
You want to touch the stove? Go touch the stove. See what it feels like. You want to do that? Go, of course, with guidance. You're not going to be like, oh, tú quieres tirar.
No, but at the end of the day, we will put on pollita for you, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
do that. Like, yeah, don't do that, you know?
Yeah, homegirl over there, she gives 0 Fs. If you know what I'm talking
my
about.
my daughters too.
Pero yo digo la hembrita, like
she's on a
it's
different-
mind blowing to me.
She's on a
Because
different
I thought
level.
she was gonna be more. She don't like Barbies.
No?
She don't like these princesses. We took her to Disney and she was looking at all these little girls with, oh my God, the princess. She was like,
What are y'all looking at?
yeah. She was like, and I'm like, you don't want to eat in the princess house? She was like, no, I want to go and see Stitch. Like, that's her thing. Like, she don't like pink. She likes green. It's like, and I'm like, wow. But she's girly. She likes the glitter. She likes the thing. Pero Barbie, atrévete.
Muchacha, right now I'm in a Sephora Ulta.
Oh, you got that
Stage.
12-year-old.
I'm
That's
at
why.
that 12-year-old stage.
Prepárate.
Muchacho.
Prepárate.
It's not even prepárate, loco. Let me tell you something. I don't know what I just sit back because at the same I like to parent from different perspectives. I don't even know what. Let me get.
He don't even know how to finish the sentence.
Let me gather my thoughts
Vamos a
because
ver.
la cosa es que I like to parent from different perspectives. ¿Tú me entiendes? Because
Exactly.
I already know that the rough G, is not going to work with them at all. One day, let me tell you a scenario, right? Yo entro al cuarto and I'm mad. I'm like, give me your iPad. I'm going to break this.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
said, no, you're not.
What?
I'm like, what do you mean, no, I'm not? You pay for it. You mean to tell me you're going to pay for something and then you're going to break it? You're not going to break it. And I'm like, that's not the point. Y se la quité. And she didn't get it for a couple of weeks, right? Pero la cosa que they don't care. They don't care. They care less. So
He wants to say something.
Go ahead, Elijah.
He
Go ahead,
went
speak
like
on that,
this.
Elijah.
He's like,
What's up?
wow.
It's like, well, it's true. You
He
guys
knows
are
that
spending money.
experience.
Oh, he knows.
I do know experience.
But I don't do the 1 week or a whole month. Yo se lo quité por 8 meses.
Oh,
I even forgot my
see?
password. I have to go to Apple Care. That's what he said it. That's
true.
what he said
And
it.
listen, I don't do the gentle parenting. This world is too cruel.
It is.
I cannot.
And it's getting crueler.
I cannot, because when he gets to a certain age that he has to have a job and deal with reality, nobody's gonna gentle talk him.
No.
So
Nobody's going to care.
I cannot. I'm sorry.
So you're the gentle parent.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's so funny, pero
No,
people
I've
know.
had this conversation with young adults in my job where I tell them,
No
guys,
somos viejos, señores.
Espérate.
No somos viejos.
Talk about it. We all old. Because I'm like, there's some
listen,
young adults in my job too. I'll be like, yo, you youngin'.
Exactly.
I don't know
I'm
what
not-
you talking about, youngin'.
I'm not saying I'm old, but you know, of course, it's people younger than me.
Okay, there we go.
But
Loco, nosotros todavía estamos bien.
Estamos
Yeah,
bien.
we
Aunque no duele la
young, we
rodilla,
good.
la espalda, en la
We
neck,
good,
pero
we
we
good.
All that
I'm
hurts,
still,
but estamos bien.
listen, I'm still 20 here.
We 20 right here, baby.
That's right.
So-
That's all that counts.
So I have to like give these guys advice and be like, this ain't high school. This is a job.
Exactly.
Like you can't be acting like this. You know, there's consequences here.
Oh,
Like,
he has had some moms
you
call him,
guys,
call out for them.
You guys screw up. You're gonna be progressed with discipline, and eventually you're gonna get out of here. So
No, y se pone ñoño.
and it's a constant battle. You know, it's a challenge in itself dealing with people, different types of people too. So
There is a challenge. Let me tell you a story. So, speaking of the generation, right? Because this is like Gen Z that is starting to work now, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
guessing.
Yeah, because it's millennials and then
Yeah,
Right,
it's-
right.
it's
Gen,
Gen
Z,
Z, yeah.
a little bit, yeah. So them, right? There was, shout out to all the Gen
Yeah,
Zs.
that's
Y'all-
right. Because that's what we
y'all
got,
good,
all
y'all
the
good.
technology and everything we
Yeah,
got
cool.
now. Yes.
I have some
Amen.
love and respect for y'all, but
Amen.
there was this one person in my job that, for some reason, caught a meltdown, and it's understandable. Wild out, y se fue. She panicked and she just stormed off. Right, bless you. She just stormed off. The parent came in the next day and was like wilding out because their grown child.
To my child.
I'm like, you're at work.
You imagine to get my mom
They
and my
work
dad?
here. You imagine, like, we bring our parents to our job and be like, yo,
I'll be like, sir,
what is going
did your
on?
mom go to your job and spoke for you? Like, sir.
Pero la mamá. La mamás
I
older than
cannot.
us.
yeah,
Came in there with some, like, yo, relax.
That's why
That's
he
the-
was, she
That-
or she was like that.
She.
right.
That's what you deal with.
Well, I've seen that.
Shout out to
You
the
have
people
had
who work
phone
with Willie.
calls calling out for their kids. That has
I used to do that. I'm not gonna. I used to have my sister be like, yo, dile que el abuelo de nosotros.
yeah.
Que descanse en paz. Sí, él estaba ya descansando en ese momento, pero lo rematé 4 veces. Fue. Sorry, abuelo.
So he needs to know that once he hits 18,
It's work time.
he's an adult, and he can't be expecting us to be catering
He's
him.
not even 18. That's now. Now.
I like Liza's
You
style.
know why?
I like
Es
Liza's
que we
style. I respect
are
it. I respect
8
it.
hours of the day he's not with us in school. He
there.
is him. It's not even 18. It's now. Porque in the end of the day, él está haciendo lo que se le pega la gana when he's in school. He's doing
Facts.
whatever it is that I'm not there.
Fact.
But I told him, you're going to do what you want. But in the end of the day, if you have a difficult decision to choose, just think about me and daddy and say, will this decision make them proud? Then make your decision. I'm not there to tell you. I told him just like that. He knows it. I always tell him all the time. They're going to tell you to go and smoke weed. Go ahead, but think about it. You're going to come to my home that you're living. Everything is being paid for you.
Yeah.
And now you're going to walk in there and you're going to look at our face. Con un bajo, una vaina. How you think I'm going to look at you? Because I'm not going to respect you the same.
That's a great analogy
I'm
right
sorry.
there. Is that going to make your parents proud?
Just, that's how I want him to base
Before.
himself in his
Right.
decisions.
That's amazing.
That's it.
I'm going to use that.
That's why
Yeah.
he can't be a follower,
Oh, we always told him
especially in school.
I mean, I'm going to say this to you, Elijah, while you're here. You know, why be someone else when there's a perfect, unique version of yourself right here,
Right there.
right in front of you in a mirror? So be yourself always. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. And if nobody's following you, still be a leader to yourself.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of followers nowadays, and this generation is wild. Let me get me into saying stories about different people.
That's what I do admire from him. He's never shown me that I want these sneakers because my friend, and no, he's not. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
And I was always like that. If I wanted to wear one sock green and the other one purple because my sneakers were green and purple, like it was just me, not because everybody was doing it. And everybody knew me as the pink girl in school because that's all I would wear all the time. I would wear pink constantly. That was my thing. I was the singer and or the one that wore pink all the time. That's how everybody knew me.
I didn't give any.
Oh, he didn't care
What
what
do
he
you
wore.
I was like
I didn't
that.
like that.
I was
Él
like
me sube la mano. I'm like, my guy, ¿y este hoyo que tú tienes? ¿Tu mamá cose? And he was like,
You had a hole in your shirt?
Yeah, he was like,
I don't care. Listen, I don't
Él era
care.
así.
I don't care what other people do.
He
I just
really
worry
does
about
not.
myself.
I mean, I got shirts now with holes that want to be like, tira esa mierda.
No, yo se lo boté, ni cuenta se da. Y cuando él pregunta, I'm like, I don't know. Soy yo que se lo boto.
Why, you know, Willie, we really don't care about much. Us men.
You know,
We
that's
can
why I
live
fell
under a
in love
cave.
with him.
Yeah.
Because he showed me, I was always the one that was carrying like, I have to wear this because they know me that I'm pink and I have to como like that. I don't know why. Pero, I don't know. When I was in high school era así. Pero entonces, one day he me toca el timbre, yo voy bajo la puerta, I'm looking crazy and I'm getting myself. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, because I look crazy. He's like, you're in your house.
Relax.
And he was my boy at that time. And I was like, what? And then he made me feel comfortable. He let me be me. I could be him. I could be myself around him.
Yeah.
Y ahí fue que yo me fui enamorando. Fue por eso.
Willie sabe.
¿Tú supiste?
Willie sabe. Fast forward Elijah and the baby. Dime.
No, he knows our stories.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have told him our stories. Yeah.
Elijah, do you sometimes feel like you wish your parents, I'm going to say this is going to sound crazy, but it's going to make sense. You wish your parents had like a normal life, didn't have like nightlife, studio life, that, you know, you wish that they didn't have this exhilarating music life ever before? Have you ever felt that way?
I feel like there's no change. There's no
amazing.
difference. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because
He
You know-
doesn't even feel it.
right.
Yep.
We
Because that's all he's known. Since he was 2 years old, that's when we started doing
no,
music.
but not only that,
You know?
we're always with our kids.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think I've said this before in one of the podcasts
yeah.
that people have invited me to hang out or us, and I'd rather be with my kids. You know,
Yeah. 100%.
so that's why he says that, because he doesn't have the feeling that he misses us because we're always with him.
You know, it's crazy. You say that, right? And we're like that here too, where we just want to be with our kids. Y está en familia, está tranquilo. That the other day we went on a date, right? We took some time for ourselves, and we was like, "Yo, no kids, no nothing." And our kids is like, "But we're not going because we always include them." And I'm like, "No."
My head was going somewhere else. I was like,
Go ahead.
yeah, because the first thing we do in the date,
she
we
talks-
talk about our kids.
Tell me what we talked about the whole day.
You
The
leave
kids.
them,
The
but
kids.
that's all we talk about. Y loco, entonces, you enjoying amazing, pero loco por llegar a casa para ver a sus muchachos. And then it's like, damn, I should have stayed a little bit longer. Cuando empiezan a refunfuñar.
Facts,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, eso es así.
You know, it's crazy because, yeah, you miss him and stuff like that. But what I'm also getting to is we need our time to reconnect
Yes, we do.
as well. And when you have a wife, Elijah, you're gonna understand
He
that as well.
understands that already.
Where you're gonna have to connect
Gee,
with your wife outside of just
Can
your
you
family.
believe que este niño, when he knows I'm tired, y ella empieza, mami, búscame esto, mami, esto y el otro, he picks her up. He's like, stop bothering mommy. Mommy needs her space. Like he told, one day when he did that for the first time, he picked her up. He's like, what is it you want? So he was doing the things that she wanted from me.
Wow.
But he just wanted to see me tranquila. Y yo me quedé like, oh my God, like, wow. He understands that. And
This is a testament to how you guys raise him.
yeah.
It's a testament.
Yeah.
And look, you, from what it looks like from the outside looking in, you guys have a very busy, very hectic nightlife, day life, separate situations. Your child just said, Elijah just said he didn't even feel it. It feels normal. And he's being raised correct. It's all a testament of how you guys are setting your foundation up at home. And that's amazing.
Yeah, we're definitely very proud of him.
We always say it.
Not
every
because he's
day.
our son, but he's a great kid. He's so smart.
I want him to say it. I want you to say it, Elijah. What do we say about you all the time?
You guys are proud of me
And we tell you why. Why?
because I do good in school and I'm loving.
Es que people don't understand. And I love his confidence. When I talk to a lot of kids and their friends and stuff, they look down. Or
Yeah.
There's some of them that they have that confidence. Hi, Elijah's mom. And when they're doing their...
some of these kids have overconfidence.
Yeah, no, eso me da miedo, tú
Eso da
sabes,
un
espérate,
poquito miedo en
chin.
estos tiempos.
Pero it's just his confidence. He looks at people in their eye. He shakes hands. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Y esa cosa. I never taught the yes, sir part, but he picked it up. I don't know, pero gracias a Dios. Y son cositas así that I'm like, wow. And his grades in school, I'm like, God. And sometimes you're like, do I deserve this? And it's like, yes.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
Yes.
Question for both of you
Wow.
now. I'm gonna turn the question on you. How do you make your daughter and your son feel just as important as the dream that you guys have to pursue?
They're our motivation.
Oh, they are.
And we think when we make decisions, we first think about our kids, how they're gonna be taken care of, how they gotta be well fed. We gotta make sure they're good before we step out of the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any decision we make, even like getting gigs or whatever, it all has to be planned around.
Them.
Revolving around
Oh,
them.
yeah.
We gotta make sure they're great, the kids.
I even told my mom this morning. We were having coffee together, and I'm like, Ma, if we make it, I'm gonna make sure this, and that, and then that all you guys are okay, so I could go calmly wherever it is that we're gonna go
That's the plan.
when we're there.
And that's the goal.
She's like, wow, pero tú, and I'm like, yeah. Así que yo pienso, mami, porque y cómo estamos pensando, ¿para qué lo estamos haciendo? And I want to mention something.
What's up?
Our first podcast, I said that my parents never gone to any of our stuff, whatever.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the first
I
time.
remember. Oh.
They're gonna go to Joe's Pub. My mom was the one that
Beautiful.
said it.
Nice.
Yo voy para allá. Yo dije, what,
¿Cómo?
doña?
Vamos a ver la doña ya.
Yeah. Yo voy
bien.
para allá. And my father's like, yo voy también. I was like,
That's beautiful.
oh my God. So because I guess her clients are seeing like, hi, like, yeah, de Felicia, and all this stuff. And she's seeing it, and then she's seeing people's reactions. She's seeing us everywhere. It's like now she's really seeing the vision.
And the people that are closest to you, because that's what you want, right? You want the people that are closest to you to kind of like recognize what you're doing for them as a whole. And it's amazing.
support.
That's a full circle moment for you guys. That's amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We said this before, where
Yeah.
our family and friends don't necessarily see us like artists, right?
Yeah.
Right, right,
They
right.
just
Go ahead. Express yourself.
no, it's okay.
He was going like this. I'm like,
It's all right, baby.
el amoroso así. It's not because it's the cameras or whatever.
No.
He's like, he knows. He lives it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for them for family to see, oh, Willie, he sings like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
like it's hard for people to see that, but it's always the people you don't know who give the full support, right?
I have an analogy on that. I have an analogy in that. It's like the blinders are on to the people that are closest to you.
Mm-hmm.
So the people that are closest to you are the last ones to see you. Everybody, I'm pretty sure you get more strangers supporting you than your internal circle,
Absolutely.
your internal family. But it's like the blinders are so high, the vision is so bright, la meta es tan poderosa, como quien dice, that they can't see it from that close. You know, it has to come around full circle. And that's not, you know, before I had a lot of animosity towards people like that, but now it's like
Yeah, we spoke about that.
Dios, you know, Dios me ha alumbrado el camino a mí que en realidad this is your vision. The vision for you guys is your vision. You know, it's not for anybody to celebrate you right now. Right now you got to grind.
Yeah.
This is your vision. This is what you want to do. Grind. Forget about all the applause.
That's how we've been.
Forget about all the accolades. Grind. And then there's going to be speed bumps. And my speed bumps becomes those procrastination moments where I'm like, But I know that at some point when I get back to it, y yo madrugo haciendo lo que hago, pero me gusta. I love it. It's like this passion. And I'm sure that's the way you guys feel about music
absolutely,
as well.
1,000%.
One more question on family and kids. What's one lesson that your kids have taught you throughout the years?
Oh my God.
I'm very conscious of what I do or what we do in front of cameras or when we present ourselves.
He mentioned it to us one day. He's like, he told me, Mommy, you guys have to be careful sometimes when you say whatever because my friends, they're watching. And I'm like, okay. Y me quedé pensando. Pero what he has taught me is more patience and listen. One day I forgot what it was, and I'm barking, like you said, like we get into our emotions. I'm like, oh, Elijah, blah, 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 blah. He's like, Mommy, stop. Y yo me quedé like, he's like, you gotta learn how to listen to me. Listen. I was gonna say something.
Listen, but
Okay.
you definitely have to get in the mindset of de-escalating.
But for him to say you have to listen, I was gonna be like, you don't talk to me like that. But it caught me off guard, and I was like, what you mean? Every time that I want to tell you and you don't understand and you don't listen to me. The first thing I said, I am so sorry, Elijah.
Yeah.
I am gonna learn how to listen. I promise.
I think
That's why we don't argue like that anymore. Ya we talk. Sometimes, you know, porque she's the little one.
Yeah.
Y él le gusta refunfuñarla. Right away, I'd be like, Elijah, he said, but I didn't do nothing. And I'm like, you know, but that's different. But when it comes to me and him, I've learned how to
You
pause.
guys learned how to communicate better. And that's key because, so for us here with our girls, that was a situation that we had to learn too. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like everybody's parenting for the first time. So obviously we are too, right? But that listening part is key because our kids used to say that a lot to us too. But let me talk. And we immediately go to, no, shut down. You don't talk. I'm the authority. Yeah. That's it, is what I say. But if they get their point across, then you listen to the point. It may be correct, it may be not correct. Then it irons itself out. So in therapy, that came up with me. That I'm parenting like my father parented me, which I didn't agree in a lot of points. And she would reference it at points. Oh, that's your dad coming out. Check that. And then she'll pinpoint it for me. And I'm like, wow, I really do need to sit down and understand my child, my oldest in this case, right? Because she's going through her changes and her stuff and, you know, and this generation and then the TikToks and what they want and this and that. But I'm becoming more of like let's talk about it. Let's have this conversation. Let's learn how to communicate. And let me just stop parenting like what I thought worked for me, which they shut me down a lot. My father wasn't having any of that. So what does that create? That creates a child that doesn't like doesn't like confrontation, or doesn't like speak up for himself, or has issues later on in life. And then you see how the ball keeps like getting bigger and bigger. So I don't want to do that to her or them, for that matter. So when you said that about, wow, we're communicating better, that's such a plus.
Oh yeah.
That is such a plus, especially in these times, man. Kudos for you on that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank
He put me on my spot, and I was like, when he said that, I had to listen, because like, why would he say that to me?
Yeah. Communication is key, man.
Amen to
Listen,
that.
as long as, mientras no sea como antes que volaban a taparla.
You know, it's funny. My parents never hit me. My
Estamos
parents,
bien. Oh, a mí me daban.
a mí ellos no me daban. I don't know if because I was the only child,
My
but I
mom-
never got that only child privilege. I never did.
My mom spanked me.
Oh,
a few
she
times.
pulled your ears and she kind of did a couple of things.
A mí me trallaron una vez, loco.
Oh my God.
A mí me hicieron una vaina de Kung Fu. Because my dad siempre iba en karateca. So he has some sort of belt, right? So I'm here like I had the landline. Remember the landline?
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what a landline is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh, I had to point at him like, you know what a landline is? So I had the landline, and he's like, he got on the other landline. He was like, get off the phone. I'm like, that's embarrassing. Don't do that to me. He did some Kung Fu stuff. Because I got loud with him. I'm big
you see?
16. I'm big 16 at that point. So I'm thinking I'm loud, and he did some. He hit me in the chest, and my ears went out. Like, I couldn't hear anything.
Oh snap!
So as soon as he did that, and yo me caí atrás del mueble.
Couldn't
Never
breathe.
again. Couldn't breathe, nothing.
Exactly. I imagine.
So I forgot the point. How we got here? I forgot the point. I just
do it.
relived that whole situation. I love you, Dad. Thank you.
He disrespected me two times. He got to experience, and I don't like being physical, and he knows it. But one time, and it was around COVID time, you know, he barely, I had an elliptical, and it was between my media table and the wall. So he kept going bang, 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 bang. And I'm carrying her. She was a newborn. Like, Elijah, stop doing that. You're either gonna dent the media table or you're gonna dent the wall.
One of the two.
Tell me if he listened. He kept on. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, Elijah, stop. So he stopped. But to tell me, so what you gonna do? Hit me?
Instant regret.
You still got it?
Yes. So, thank God I always think, because if you hit with anger right there, you're gonna hit full force.
Yeah, no.
So I paused myself. I put the baby in the crib. I started walking slowly, and all I did was like this, bing, to his mouth. I didn't do one of these. I went, bang. He just stared at me, and he went like this. And all I saw was the tears. I wanted to run crawling. I wanted to cry so bad, but I kept staring at him like evil mode. And then he sat down. And I'm like, you know what you did, right? And he just went like this, no word, and it was quiet.
One more thing about the kids. These kids literally talk to you, and it's like they're making sense. One day, my youngest, because es la más chiquita. Ahora la más chiquita, she runs the house low key.
Yeah, same in our house.
She runs the house.
Same, Mila.
She, I'm telling you, she's the negotiator.
Oh.
So my oldest is the emotional one, and she's the negotiator, right? So she would be like, they would get in trouble, I'll take everything away, and she'll be like, and I'll be like, ustedes se portan mal, que yo que no hay más iPad hasta que se porten bien. My oldest is wilding out, crying, emotional,
It's because
everything.
of her.
And she's like, wait, you said if I behave good, I'm gonna get it back? Y se quedó así, loco. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not the point. The point is, but you said, she kept on repeating it to you.
Yeah.
But it was you, and I kept on getting louder because that was not in my mind, that was not the point. The point is I'm taking it away from you. But I'm just saying what you said. You said that if I behave good, I'm going to get it back. But that's not, and I kept on going back and forth, but she was making sense.
Yeah.
Loco, I thought, yo, listen. These kids,
That's
man, they drive
Mila.
you crazy, and you don't even know it. All right,
That's crazy.
let's dive into rapid rounds at this moment, and I got rapid rounds for both Elijah and you guys. We're gonna start off with Elijah.
So, bate.
Mom or dad when you want something?
When I want something, mom.
Aye. Okay. Who's more annoying when they're rehearsing?
Rehearsing, mom.
Really? He's the one poking all those channels and doing it, like checking this and that, and I'm the one just sitting there.
You always like, I don't know. It's just like
Okay. I'll take
I don't
it.
know.
That's his feelings. I'll take it. I need explanations. What you mean, though?
Explain that, Liza. Explain
Por
that a little
favor.
bit. Explain that a little
Ya
bit.
yo quiero saber.
Break it down in an example.
Okay, look. So, for example, you're singing, right? And then like,
Like,
you're doing really good.
my, put it up.
You're doing very good. And then you're just like, oh no, let's just start over. Like for no reason.
Perfection.
But like you're doing good. You're singing good and everything. You're like, no, let's just start again.
No, we need to get it right.
you can vouch for this?
I mean, we have to make sure that we sound
It's
good.
right. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. Have you ever pretended to like a song when you didn't?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Which song? Now I want to know.
Dang, I forgot what it was. It was like, thank God you guys didn't release it. It was
For a reason.
there was one.
Oh, I don't.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it.
remember.
Yes.
What?
The one you did on my iPad.
Remember that he kept making fun of us because the chorus was a little funky.
Oh yeah, but we did do it, but we did it better.
Oh,
You sounded like you were screaming for help.
But it
I don't know what you were doing. Man.
it hasn't released yet. It will though. You're gonna hear it one day.
oh, but I know
So-
which one. We did fix it. It's different.
We fixed this. It sounds
It's
better.
different.
You vouch for it. You give it a
Because
thumbs
what
up.
we did in his iPad
So
was
what he said about that part, we did change that because it did sound a little crazy. So yes.
yeah. So he's talking about we did a draft in his iPad,
Right. Okay.
so it's rough.
I mean, it's gonna be
We
rough.
put him to help us a lot. He does record the behind the scenes and
That's
a lot
what I
of
was
shows
gonna
of
ask you guys
ours.
too.
Yeah.
He does a lot, and something you didn't pick up, and he never realized this.
Little manager over
He
there.
has the little music in him because yo de maldad. I'm sorry, Elijah, but I'm gonna tell you this. Yo compro un piano
Yeah.
just to put it there,
Para que él empiece
but
ahí.
I knew it. He was the first one that started king. Now he's playing little melodies here and there. You have it in you. And I know it. Yo se lo dejé ahí because I wanted to grow within him. I don't want to put him in piano classes and stuff and not love it.
No, but as a parent, you're supposed to just place it there.
Yeah.
And see what he does.
Yeah.
With it. Because he's gonna. Even if something else transfers from it. So, perfect example. ¿Te acuerdas que papi me compró una guira a mí a los 3 años? No, a los 4 años. He has video of me. Tocando a Michael Jackson. I always used to be like a Michael Jackson, but I don't know why I said that. He has video. Pero that, fast forward, I started making music at some point. I fell in love with music. I learned how to make beats. Had the passion to learn. Because a lot of things, it's either you're bored and you don't want to do it, or you're really intrigued by it. So that turned into that. Fast forward. This is a creation. So, when you're creative, you want to see where your kids are at.
Yeah,
You want to see what your kids can
why.
do. Tú le pones el
Ahí.
instrumento ahí.
Exactly.
And who knows? You might be an audio engineer.
Pero
might-
eso,
so-
hey,
he's good at editing.
He
There
does
you
it in
go.
his school. He's one of the school editors in his
the other
school.
day, his school, they had a kind of like a conference thing where they're pitching investors to open more charter schools.
Okay.
They chose him to represent the school, to be
And
one
he
of the
went out in a
students.
meeting, a
One of
whole
the 5
thing.
students to represent the school. And he did a video for the school to
Nice.
showcase to the investors. So he has it in him, he
You
likes to
definitely have
edit.
it in you.
He had a
You know-
YouTube channel. I don't know why. And I still tell him why you stopped. He used to do little movies and little things like that. And we supported him all the way. Like green screens,
you have
camera, sound effects, everything. We got him everything.
You have someone special that's protege in you guys. Because he's looking at you guys create desde que tiene conocimiento.
Yeah.
So he's gonna create.
Yeah.
It turned into editing. It turned into movies. It turned into, you just gotta place the I would say the
tools.
technology, but the tools
Yeah.
in front
Yeah.
of them. And that's what you did with the piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. You gotta. A las hijas mía, I have this app called Ausencia that I make beats in. I still make beats and stuff like that. So siempre estaba ahí desde pequeña, siempre like, and they would be like, I want to do it. And then I put their own catalog and they have their own music and beats. La chiquita mía, she's an artist. She could draw. She drew that.
I saw that. And I was like, I wonder
She was like, "Hey, that," and that was when she was like, that was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And
That's
I
nice.
saw it the other day, and I'm like, let me frame this and put it in the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
And and then she's here drawing like different plants. Y te trae una vaina así a la casa. Look, it won an award, and I'm like, we have
That's
a little
beautiful.
artist here.
That's beautiful.
And it's just you just giving them the tools.
Yeah.
That's right.
it.
That's it.
That's all you could do. Hey, babe. How are you? ¿Tú sabes?
Llegó Wanda.
How are you? All right. So my next question and my last question to you was gonna be, would you ever do bachata 2 or nah?
No.
If you was to do some music, what would it be? Or if you was to play an instrument, what would it be?
Oh, I know that one.
Drums or piano?
Okay. You imagine this could be like a future drummer for you guys?
And I told him he wants.
Or a
I
piano?
told him if he wants a drum set. Yo me exploto el caco. Yo sé que sí, and I know it will be crazy. He's like, no, mom, no. And he's very considerate with stuff like that. Even when we're gonna go shopping, I'm like, papi, you want? Yo le pregunto a él, you want something, whatever? Nah. He's like, you guys work hard. Y que sé yo qué. I'm like, papi, seriously, if I'm asking you, it's because yo puedo. I
Because
can't.
right now, yeah.
He's like, no.
Catch
que
me
sé
later
yo
is not gonna be the
qué.
same, but
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, no. And I'm like, wow, if it was another kid, un interesado or whatever. And one day he did want,
We took him to Sam Ash or
no. And you know, when we go out anywhere, but one
Yeah.
day he wanted some V-Bucks because when he had Fortnite, whatever. And then he's like, Mommy, I want it. I'm like, I'm not gonna give you nothing because I wanted him to kind of like give me a reason why he wanted it. I'm like, until you give me a reason, I'm not gonna give it to you. And he's like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, figure it out. and I wanted him to, if he wants something, say why.
Yeah.
And he was not giving me the answer. He's like, what do you want me to tell? Tell me. He's like, okay, Mommy, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I do really good in school and I feel like I deserve it.
There you go.
Because that's what I want, the confidence within him.
There you
and I
go.
was like, that's a valid answer.
I earned
Y se lo
this.
di ahí mismo. Yes. And I wanted to come out of him. I was not gonna give it to him. I needed that answer.
That's also gonna help him in the future.
That's why I do it.
To request what he wants.
That's why
From
I
anybody
do it.
else.
Yes.
¿Tú me entiendes? So gotta start with the parents.
Yeah.
Gotta request it from me.
It starts
while I'm
from
here.
home.
It starts from home. Thank you, Elijah, for all your answers. And your parents are definitely gonna see what song it was that you was talking
we know
about.
already.
Oh, they know.
No, we know.
Yeah.
Rapid rounds for you guys.
Ooh.
Studio session or family movie night?
Family
a
movie
good
night.
a good studio session.
Oh, wait
let
a
me
minute.
let me reword that. Let me reword
Good
that.
one.
A studio session with one of your favorite bachata artists or family movie night?
Damn, you can't do that.
I gotta make it interesting. I gotta make it interesting.
The thing is that, to be honest, we could always have a family night.
Family movie night. You're
You're
right.
la
I
familia.
like that. You went around it. Mhm.
So
That's why he's my man.
You know, we could always do that.
yeah.
Probably won't get an opportunity to
That's
do
right.
this.
That's right. I take that.
Okay,
That's
okay.
right, baby. Good
So-
answer.
Both agree on that answer.
Yes.
Bet. All right. Who's more strict as a parent?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Willie didn't even say nothing. He said, "Yep."
I'm not gonna lie, baby. I'm sorry. I respect you with all my life, but I'm gonna miss something. Sometimes to be the cool mom. This is what I do. Because you know, sometimes you yell at them, didn't I tell you that go to sleep? Que say, okay, you will be saying that. And I'm like, Elijah, you're on your phone. Put it away before he yells at you.
That's
now."
me.
I'd be like,
No,
do it
because
now.
the thing
and
is-
then he's like, okay.
No, so
like to be, I kind of be like, and then he's like, all right, cool.
The
cool.
thing is
And I'm
that
like, all right.
the thing is that Liza is, she's the one that would talk, right?
No, but
Ladra,
sometimes I
ladra.
won't talk.
But when I
sometimes.
say something, he knows I'm serious.
Yeah, it's true.
And he don't want me to repeat myself.
There you
And
go.
that's why I be
that's
good
the
cop.
difference. That's the difference.
So I agree. So let me say something, and I'm gonna say it in front of my wife too. So because my wife and I was talking about that the other day, where she was like, I have to overly explain myself, but when it's you, they don't do that to you. But you're not always on them. I'm not always on them either like that. But it's like, I guess it's not that they respect you less. It's that I'm not playing games, and I know you're not playing games either. But I don't know. I think it's like a fear tactic. That's why there's always a good cop, bad cop situation.
Yeah.
Somebody has to come in and be smoother, but get to the point in discipline at the same time. Because I'm not playing that. But this is what you need to do. You need to turn off the iPad.
That's one
Mueve
thing
eso.
that he noticed.
Cuando tu mamá llegue, que te limpio, así no se encojona. The less mad your mom is, the better it is for all of us. So I do a lot of like breaking down. If you
But it's like, I do get, and it's true, and I do get it. Yeah.
And then, I'm here like eye to eye with them. Yeah, Dad, you're right. Yeah, I'm telling you. As a matter of fact, let's help each other. I help you, you help me.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's help each other.
this.
Let's do this. We could do this. And then later, you're going to see what she's going to say. She's going to say this, and you're going to look at me, and I'm going to wink at you. And it happens. So that's what's happening.
There you go.
That's what's happening behind the scenes. There you go.
It happens, but
It's a lot of talking, pero
when
tú
he
sabes.
hears me overly talking, we don't like to intervene when we're yelling. He won't get into until he knows that I'm going a little hard, and he's like,
We're
he
learning
looks
to
at
do
me. No, he looks at me, and then I tend to then calm down. But I say, you heard your mom, right? And then they both, or him or her, and then they stop.
No, el otro día
We
a mí
look
se
at
me
each
metió
other.
algo que yo dije, iba a romper algo, and she was like, okay, step out. Like, step completely out. Vete de la casa.
The thing is that I'm not the type to talk a lot, right?
He's not.
Like, I don't play games. So
You're
when
a
I
5-word
talk,
person. Boom.
Yes,
when
he
I
is.
talk, it's because it's a real deal, and what I'm telling you is for a reason. Like I'm not just talking to talk.
100%.
Like I'm direct.
Yes, he is.
So that's why he understands that.
100%. Listen, whatever makes the
It works.
situation
It just
work.
works.
It works fine.
It works.
Because I'm sure that they listen to you a lot too. It's just that sometimes we
Yes.
get overstimulated with our own personal life and things are happening, and they
But you
catch
know
us
what
off
I
guard with some shit,
noticed?
and we respond.
They listen more when I talk with love.
That's very true.
And I
very
noticed
true.
that and that's why when I yell, I simmer down. And I'm like, pero papi, tú sabes que a mí no me gusta cuando tú haces esto. And then his energy changes, and he then
You're right,
listens.
Mom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he does one of those.
Works.
And I'm like, tú sabes que yo te dije a ti que no me gusta que tú dejes eso ahí. And it's like he's listening, but it's like, Instead of papi, you know I don't like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I get it, Mom. Sorry.
That works too.
Yeah.
That should definitely be practiced more all across for our generational parenting, because these kids, right? You guys, I don't know what it is. This generation listens differently, understands differently, and we got to make sure we get on your level.
But
to
then
parent you
they
guys.
get that attitude is if they want
But
to.
the,
You know, and
the,
they're
the
like,
discipline has to be there
yes,
as well.
absolutely.
You can't just I'm just not going to let you do whatever you want either. There's going to be some discipline and there's some consequences. So if you do that, this is what's going to happen.
Yes.
So ya tú sabes, do that para que tú veas. Pa.
Yeah,
Eso es lo que pasa.
and we're very good with him because he's a good kid. Like
That's
I said,
why,
he
exactly.
does. Él no falla en la escuela, never.
And now
You
we
know,
have them on check. Now these
he's
kids,
not-
they don't have that privilege that we had.
Oh, no.
We see everything.
Oh no, they send
The
us
app tells-
emails and apps.
No, pero his
everywhere.
app gives me all his grades every day. Even if
Yeah.
they miss class, homework, everything.
Aliana
So-
missed gym. I'm gonna ask when we see it.
Oh,
all.
and they write it to us right away.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good. It's
good
technology's
and
great. Technology's great. Technology's great.
Good for us, but bad for them at
Yeah,
times.
his teacher they
All up
text
on
us during the day, so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
like in tune with everything. So
Yeah.
2-part question for you guys. Who is more emotional during an argument about music?
He is. He is.
Willie looked at
Oh,
me.
he is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Willie didn't say anything. Okay, we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep it
Oh,
moving.
yeah.
the thing is that
Willie verified it.
the thing is that
Meaning the passion, right?
Like I said this before, I think. I am the heart of this project.
You said it before.
he
Yes,
is,
sir.
he
Liza is the soul.
Mierda.
And
Palabras.
if I don't make the moves, nothing will happen.
No, but even when it comes to our relationship, right? Sometimes I'm like, hey, no nos olvidemos, so tú eres mío. La música no is not a woman. They don't have feelings. Like, don't give too much love to that because I need love too. Like, you're working too hard. I need attention as well. Pero,
And it seems like it's the other way around.
Mira, no,
From the
no,
outside.
no, no,
Meaning
no.
from my point of view.
No. Yo soy más the fashion, more what we're gonna wear,
Okay.
what the hair, the this, the
So,
that.
for many years-
he's more of the business.
So for many years, if it were up to Liza, we wouldn't be doing this.
Yes.
That was my next question.
¿Tú sabes por
We'll
qué?
get to it in a moment.
We are here because of me,
Yes.
Bingo.
but she didn't want to do this.
Y lo digo es because hay veces que I feel like the music has been the other woman, right? Like,
Ooh.
yes.
Expand on that.
Like he said, he has made a lot of mistakes with poor decisions that he has. He's a risk taker. Él no le tiene miedo a nada. I'm the one that plans. I have a plan A, B, C, and D por si acaso. He's
Me
more
too.
of like, no, I'm gonna do this. He's like more of that. Y yo, pero
Takes the
why? That's the difference. And economically, we have gone downhill. We have lost it all. And I've said it before. And then I'm like, because we have lost it all, I'm like, damn, but we could have had our house. We could have had this. Our life could have been like this. I could have put him in private school. We could have had this. We could have had a different life. So, porque está dándole dinero a la música, que yo digo que es la otra. We have not gone to this normal life of routine of like having the house, living a normal life. I always say with my 2 dogs and this and that. ¿Tú me entiendes? We have had to push back and lose a lot of having that dream life because we want to then live our dream. I don't regret anything we have done.
Can I expand? Can I get deeper into that question?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So from an artist's point of view, and many artists probably share this, what I'm about to say, where an artist knows that there's a lot of risks in this game, right? And every artist that is a true passionate artist has a story, right? So even as I'm listening to your story, and I get it, we're like family, we've been here a couple of times already, but as I'm listening through your story throughout the podcast that we had, you mentioned that you lost it all at some point. You regained it. You stopped bachata for 8 years. You redid it. This is your story, and your story's not done yet. But every time you feel like you're losing something, you're gaining it right back.
Yeah.
Because it's your passion and you're aligned with what God has for you.
Yeah.
So when you look at it from that lens, you have to take the next loss as, okay, this is a lesson. What else is going to come after this? Yeah, this may hurt now, but I know that there's something better on the other side of this.
Yeah, so at the moment,
At the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
So that's why you're the risk
So-
taker, because
so yeah.
you know your own.
But you know what's crazy? I've been talking like that lately. And I have been having these visions that is crazy. I'm not going crazy. But that I see us there.
You're already there. Yeah.
No, you're not understanding.
No, you see. Okay.
I see us with the Grammy in our hands and seeing these artists. I see Mark Anthony. I see all these people while we're holding it.
You should.
And it's so crazy. I don't know why. Y se lo digo. And he's like, what? I'm like, oh no, we made it. We made, and I have this faith in my gut soul that we estamos ahí.
Follow that.
Oh, you don't. It's
That.
so crazy.
And focus on that.
Por eso yo digo, I don't regret our mistakes. At that moment,
The thing is that I have so much faith
Oh, yeah.
in this project. And I've always told Liza, I don't see you as a normal no offense to anybody, but I see her as like una estrella, you know, like she's a superstar in my eyes ever since I met her. And even when we were friends, it was nothing que I felt like emotionally como in that level with her. Like when we were friends.
Oh yeah, like in love, you never.
Yeah, I wasn't like in love in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yo siempre la veía. I respected her as a singer, as a person, and I always like thought to myself, wow, she has a great talent, great voice, and that's why I wanted her in my band, right, to make the difference, and that's why it's called Liza and Willie, because she's the star.
You know that vision that you just spoke about? That's why you're going to reach it, because you have that type of support with you, right?
And I know it. That's the
it.
crazy part, and I know it. And it's crazy because what makes me the happiest, obviously, besides my family, is being on stage with him. Porque we lose it. We are in our happy place.
Listen,
Tú no
let me tell you.
sabes. It's fun.
I've been in the
amazing.
atmosphere. I've been in the atmosphere where you guys are performing, and it feels like you guys left Earth.
Oh, we do all the time.
And we're enjoying it because you guys are phenomenal on stage.
Thank
we said it last time in Joe's Pub. Amazing show. And I'm like, it was like something out of this world. Like you guys didn't even see none of us there. It was like you guys elevated and went
That's
somewhere
why we
else.
kiss, we do. And he see it all the time. We don't do a show, whatever. We don't practice or
You can just
rehearse.
perform and go.
Yeah, no. He knows. We're constantly kissing for no reason. We just get up, I hear a good bachata, and we just dancing in the middle of the sala. The first time we posted that, it had great views and stuff, but he just grabbed the camera and he was like, and I was like, oh, I was like, you were recording. In the end, I was like, you recording? And to be honest, then we took it from there and then we started recording. But the first time, and I loved it, and I was like, vamos a subirlo. And people, I was on my bun, she was crying. You see the diapers stacked on top of my media table. Like, it was just regular. But I was like, let's show people that this is what we live. Yeah. And it's so funny.
You guys went to one show, right?
We went to
the second Joe Pub time that when we dressed all in black.
We've been on 2 shows, right? What? The Joe's Pub?
The Joe's Pub.
Joe's Pub.
Okay.
Amazing place.
It is.
It definitely matches your vibe.
So you know,
because it's like perfect for you guys.
But people, and that's what I love about it. People think it's
it feels like I'm watching TV. That's what it feels like. It feels like I was watching TV,
so it's crazy.
Looking at you guys like perform in a big stage. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy because people always rave about the food there.
Yeah.
And I told Liza, when we
go
there now, we gotta eat there because everybody talks about the food
and the drinks that they're strong and this and that. I'm like, I want a drink.
I don't remember the drinks.
I want a burger.
But the food was good. The food was good. The food was definitely good. But yeah, it does feel phenomenal when you guys are on stage, and you know, it's amazing that you see your partner in that light. You know, as you should, because you see her as a star already. You see her, even if it's solo at some point, but you see her as a star already, and that's amazing.
Yeah, there was a song that just came out, all Bachata, our album, with 11 of us, and he was like, no hesitation, porque si fuera celoso, no, porque somos Liza Willie. Tú tienes que estar aquí, usted no tiene que ser eso. There's not even none of that. He's like, oh shoot, that's pretty cool actually. Hey, yeah, you do what you gotta do. But yesterday I was in an event sola, and I went with our manager, and yo fui, and he was home, se fue a acostar. He was like, baby, just be careful, tú sabes que lo que era fuera en la calle. And that's it. Went, did the event, and came home.
I said, deuces, I'm out.
I don't have to do anything. You go do it.
I'm gonna go knock out.
Voy a dormir un día.
But you know, that's the good thing about this project, that she has solo songs. I have, you know, in the last album, I had a solo song.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's no ego. There's no...
There shouldn't be. There's family here.
Yeah.
You guys, it's not like you guys just son dos conocidos. Ustedes también es un matrimonio. Yes. And you understand that there's certain things that she could do that you probably can, and there's some things that he could do that you probably can. And it's perfectly fine. El dinero cae aquí como quiera. So,
that's right.
So como
people
quiera,
sometimes when they want to do like certain projects with us and stuff, so how would be the payment? Do I send it in my mind, I'm like,
yeah, man,
how your
that's it.
marriage work? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
What
Exactly.
you mean send it separately?
Just send it in the same bank account.
Ahí mismo.
That's it, exactly.
Es el mismo, es la misma
He
cuenta.
feeds me. I'm good.
You see my money, I see you. ¿Qué es lo que estamos
right.
dividiendo aquí? It doesn't make sense.
get
It doesn't make
outta
sense at all.
here.
Last question on the rapper rounds. So I'm guessing, because I already know who's going to point out who's most likely to say, I'm quitting music today.
Me.
Liza.
And it's crazy because I've been singing since I don't even remember.
And you still feel that way today?
You know when I feel that? When the money's going low, when we're putting too much money into certain things, a mí me da ese cuco comes in.
That
Yo creo
anxiety.
que es that. It's that. It's really that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like the AI video, she's gonna help me out a little bit.
Tú ves. So son cositas, I think it's that. Es que tú supiste. No, it's just little things like that. Y él sabe how I feel when it comes to money, because if we didn't have kids, I'll be like, yo, let's risk it all. If we gotta then go to your mom's house, my mom's house, wherever we gonna sleep over, vamos a hacerlo. Pero we have kids.
The question becomes, would Liza and Willie be where they are had he not taken those risks?
No.
Then it all makes sense.
Yeah. No.
Then the manager, el tigre que está tirando para adelante, dice, vamos a hacer esto. He knows what he's doing.
No, y hay veces que él me da certain opinions y yo digo, mi hermano, vea, póngase en los pies de esta persona para que tú entiendas. Y le digo esto. Y él se queda. But, y entonces I give him the A, B, C, and D, porque siempre my mind be on
A, B,
1,000.
C, and D.
Entonces he's like, oh. But how about, siempre he's that risk taker. And I always humble him down and be like, you know, babe, esto y el otro. Porque si es por él, todos los chelitos que tiene, dice, me voy. Y hay certain cucos in the music industry que they see that you're willing to spend whatever, they will promise you the moon, the sky.
Which has happened.
And that's why I am the way that I am. That's why I am the way that I am.
You guys learned from that.
Yeah.
Y por eso ahí es que yo vengo. And I be like this to him. And then he's like, y ese echa para atrás. He's like, yo, you're right. Porque he's that risk taker. And I'm like, Entonces, yo hay veces que yo quiero decir cosas. And I'm like, I'm gonna text this person and tell them. And he's like, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be that bitch. You send the voice note y tú le dices porque I'm the woman. It's gonna look bad.
Yeah.
So he then says what he's gonna say, and I'm like, say it exactly like this. Sorry to all the business people that works, but it's the truth.
You know, ChatGPT has become like my
Best friend.
my director,
I kind of fear it a little bit, honestly.
I used to fear it.
Pero te voy a decir por qué. It recognizes our voice. It knows our voice. It asks every question that you're asking. Now it's knowing you. Yeah. So I feel like then it could take over.
Yes,
us.
take over. That's the point. You know why I say that? You know why I say that? Because there was a post one day that I saw that said, you know, tú le preguntas a un amigo, dice que yo, vamos a emprender. Let's make a business. And the friend will be like, I don't know, I don't think so. Y como que te metes a duda. And you don't end up doing it. Meanwhile, you ask ChatGPT, and ChatGPT tells you,
A, B, C, and D.
do you want me to put it in an Excel sheet for you, organized in
yes.
this way? How do you want to orchestrate? Like, immediately it goes into planning whatever you're asking it. So, yes, get to know me. Yes.
Yeah.
Get to know who I am. Get to know how I function. Of course, I'm not going to be doing some bullshit with you.
Yeah.
But when it comes even to this, like, I've asked it questions and it gives me good responses. Mm-hmm. Now, I will say, babe, who is the risk taker between you and I? Fine.
No, that question is que no te da un but. Who doesn't give the but? Because the but is not the risk taker.
You know why?
There you go.
You know why I agree with you? Because todo esto cuesta dinero. And it's only me that would spend this much money on this shit. Like, and it's serious. When I even said, yo, babe, I want another camera. ¿Para qué? Ya tú tienes dos. Yeah, but I still need the other angle.
I think that's a woman thing that we like to feel as protectors, that the money has to be there because what if? And it wow, that's beautiful to know.
Pero si esto da, dime.
That another woman, it's like...
I have to kind of be si imagínate los dos de que risk takers tuviéramos.
She loves
Oh,
the que
we would've been
shopping,
out here
este, el
wildin'.
otro, y el otro gastando y la
Would have
renta.
been wild.
Muy bien, gracias.
And that's ese cuco mío.
I understand. You need the yin and the yang.
Exacto.
You need the yin
And that's
and the
what
yang.
makes una pareja the way that they are.
So back to the chat GPT point. El chat GPT se convierte esta vaina que te balancea todo. So yes.
She's like ready to say it. Say it, Mila. Say it.
6'7". 6'7".
She loves that.
Guys, let's talk about your new single. Let's talk about
Which one?
Oh, you don't know what's coming.
Okay, so let's backtrack. What is coming?
Damn.
You said
Wait. Let's talk about May for better.
no, because what I was gonna get into was the song. I saw the video yesterday of Adicto a tu Ausencia.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it.
And it's a beautiful video. It's a beautiful concept. You said someone else wrote it for you guys.
Yes.
And I had a question about that too. When someone else writes for you guys, is it particularly someone that you know and trust that is doing this all the time for you? Or does an artist feel less than an artist when they take...
God bless.
Salud. Does the artist feel less than an artist when he's taking a song from another person?
I'm gonna be honest with you. We write, but lately, it's kind of hard to write when we have a busy life. You know what I mean?
You can't. Your mind goes blank.
So
You
it's
can't-
like
you can't
we
be
have our
creative.
jobs, we got the kids. So we like when people send us songs,
Nice.
and then we evaluate. Like, hey, I
He's
think
the
this
open
one-
mind. I'm the mean one.
Yeah.
I just
So-
gotta listen to the first. I'm not gonna say 5 seconds, but the first 10 seconds, and I be like, I don't want it. And I'm not when it comes to because I have to see a vision towards the song.
Yeah.
Right away when I start seeing a vision of, I'm talking about video of how I'm gonna sing it on
You see the
stage. Yo digo,
whole
si
thing.
se pega esto, would I want to sing it 10 million times? And I think about those things. Y ahí es que I'm like, And if I hear myself singing it the day after, and if I don't, there has been songs that we have been in the studio, and I'm like, córtalo.
You don't like it.
Dile al que I don't want to do it. And we leave the studio and no lo
That happened
hacemos.
before, yeah.
Yeah. Yo le dije, tell him that we don't want to do it. I don't want it. Because
So
no,
Adicto
no.
a tu Ausencia, Eddie Espinal
Yes.
from afinao.com, he presented this song to us last year. And we fell in love with it,
Right away.
right away. And it was Liza's idea to start the song a cappella because it wasn't like that before.
Beautiful, beautiful.
She's like, we should do this a cappella so it could give
And
it
you
a
know what I
different...
love about, and I
feel.
love working with people that are creative. He's very talented and creative in every type of way. Y de una vez que yo le dije eso, I was scared porque hay gente que dice, no, me gusta, déjalo así porque así que lo escribí.
Yeah,
He's like, do what you want with the song.
that's it.
Y cuando tú me dices eso a mí, also depending if I like the song, I'm like, oh my God. And my brain goes, goom.
You add your twist to it.
And I never, the way that they send the demos, I will change it. 40% of the time, I will change it because I have to make it Liza. I can't make it like the girls that they be sending it and singing exactly, and the vibratos is exactly. I'm like, I know. And I have to record myself singing it sola to see if I like it, and then I'll change things here and there. I'll hear it. I don't like it, I don't like that. Okay, I like this, I like. Y entonces, ya then when I go to the studio, I know exactly what I want to do to it. It has to become mine.
So
You know?
that's what I was gonna ask. Cause how as busy as your life is, it becomes more comfortable for someone else to do it for you. So back to the chat GPT stuff, right? I'm dying for it to create a whole episode for me, edit it, and do all of that. Yeah. So I ask it from time to time, hey, yo te tengo que pagar a ti, pa.
Yeah, they have a membership,
you
and I
could-
was like, I wanted to change my living room. I'm like, how
I
can I?
am-
Nada más me dio una foto y tuve que esperar 24 horas de chip y yo.
Yeah.
Y yo dije, yo voy a pagar
Yes.
20 pesos al mes por esto. No.
Yo,
I'm this close to paying that $20.
Imagine
This
ChatGPT
close.
tells you, don't worry, my brother. In a few years, I got you.
I needed to do it in a few days. Dime eso in a few days.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'll pay
paying
you
the $20.
That's right.
I am paying you the 25. Te agrego 5 de propina.
30, pero si tú me haces money, I
Listen,
got you.
That's it. Make it comfortable for me to create. Would you ever ask ChatGPT to give you a song?
No. I feel like I'll lose it loses the
Yeah, that's too much. Let's backtrack.
It loses the essence of
Well, hey.
no,
No, I mean, you could get ideas maybe.
no.
And you could create it.
I don't like that because it's not coming out of us. If I'm gonna earn a Grammy, I want to earn it because I worked for it. No, just that's me.
Just to be,
That's a good point.
you know,
Yeah.
That's a good point.
to just see what it says. It's interesting.
Okay. I mean, it's a good, it's a
I
good question
disagree.
to
He
ask.
agrees. Yeah.
I mean, you
good
have
question to ask.
have tools now like Suno, I think, AI.
Yeah.
You just write a paragraph and it does a whole song for you.
Mira,
That's crazy.
I'm here. Yo estoy usando. We got the best of both worlds, because ChatGPT to this generation, to your generation, Elijah, is like Google was for us.
Naive. And you remember Ask Jeeves?
No.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
That was Google.
That was Google before Google? I don't remember that.
It was then Yahoo.
Oh, Yahoo, I remember.
And then AOL took over because AIM was then the thing until MySpace took over and then AIM se fue desapareciendo.
That's like the high five question. I never got into high five. I don't know
Me either.
what
Me
is high
neither.
five.
all
I know is Facebook.
I didn't even know that.
MySpace.
MySpace.
MySpace, heck yeah.
I got into MySpace.
1000% top 5.
Remember Mi Gente? Remember Mi
Top
Gente?
five, baby.
Remember that Mi
I
Gente?
remember me hand. I never got into that either.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I don't know if I did or not. but-
What you call it? So, the song, the Adicto a Ausencia. The concept came about from the writer. You guys loved it. How long is the process between you recording the video and it coming out?
In less than a week.
No,
Oh.
wait, hold up.
Jeez.
He sent the song, we liked it, we went to the
For
studio.
you guys, yes.
And we recorded it. Boom. Song was ready.
Video.
No, but the video.
The video he came. This is the first video he
Directed?
yeah.
Nice.
I direct cuando estoy en el momento. Do this. I like this here. Move this here. Do the. Pero him, he wrote how he wanted every scene.
It's not
He
the
did-
first video I did that.
¿Cuál fue el otro?
Let You Go, I did that video.
Oh yeah, let you go. He did.
Elijah.
I'll take. Yeah, you're right.
Have you ever gave your input on videos for your parents? Since you're so involved in the music life with them.
¿Cómo es? Astro caca.
Oh, yeah, about that. No, the last video they recorded, there was sometimes that I'm like, oh yeah, put this over there. I'm like, yeah, you should fix that and stuff. Yeah.
We asked for his opinion.
There you go.
Fashion wise, I asked my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
she's me. Period.
Yo, your son looks just like you. Your daughter looks just like. I'm looking at twins here.
El que
It's
no ha
like-
visto a mi hija es mí, pero imagínense con los ojos claros, porque I have hazel eyes, but she has them like a dark green. Yeah.
So do you like that?
Yeah.
Being on the background, kind of like maneuvering things.
And we respect his opinion a lot
That's valuable.
because we
That's
want to
valuable too.
see his generation what they see. So that's why
Exactly.
nosotros le preguntamos, hay muchas
Let
cosas.
me,
Yeah.
let me backtrack.
Dime.
I think all the videos I planned.
¿Tú estás todavía con eso?
Yeah.
Culpables, really?
I chose a hotel.
No,
I
I'm
said-
talking about
What about
directing.
Let You
like
Go?
what we're
Let You Go.
supposed to.
Who
Let You Go,
directed Let You Go?
He did.
I did.
Let Go is fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let
It
Go
was.
came
Eh,
out fire.
The thing is that, okay, so
I
Liza.
can't believe he's still stuck on that.
You said, let me backtrack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold up.
Hold up, because I do a whole PowerPoint.
No, you do the PowerPoint, but I say
And I
how
lay
I want
everything
it
out.
because I tell him how I want it. That's why. But you write it down. He PowerPoints it. We both work together.
We work together.
Exacto. Vamos a ponernos
The
bien.
thing is
porque
that,
espérate.
so
I'm like, wait, I really tell you the idea.
creatively, right?
I come there. It's true.
When it comes to the songs, Liza has a certain vision, ¿verdad? Then when that's done, then yo empiezo a maquinar in my head.
He does.
Okay, this is how the song is. I have a vision for
But
this.
hay veces
And then-
que a veces que yo digo, espérese, don, usted
yeah.
es
And
millonario.
then Liza,
A Lamborghini.
Yeah.
No, los cuartos, por eso te digo, ellos vuelan, yo lo veo volando.
and then Liza has her vision too. So I listen. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, baby, yeah, let's do that. So we work
Lo-
together
lo-
on that. You actually have an Easter egg in this room
Oh, in this video for the next video.
for our next single.
Single.
Yeah.
Ay, mira.
No secrets given. No
Y
secrets
casi
given.
viene
No
Insta para tú estar
exclusives.
hablando así. Dile.
So no exclusives.
I'm lost.
Oh my God, yes! Oh! Okay, hold on.
The camera's not looking, so it's an exclusive for
Oh,
the
I
room.
can't.
But we,
yeah, I was gonna bring it and show you. You know what?
yeah, you can bring
I
it.
pull it?
I think yeah.
Because it's
if
connected.
it disconnects, it disconnects. Don't worry about it. Se ve en la cámara
it.
ahí.
It's all given.
Hey,
Yo,
That's-
esto
vamos a
lo
llegar a la
único que-
luna, baby.
That's the Easter egg for the next single.
All right. And that's the video we discussed.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna
With
be
with the Lambo and stuff.
it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Voy a cantar un pedacito.
Hey,
Astronauta
eres-
pa' pedir espacio. That's it.
Teaser.
Hey!
You got all the insight, Elijah.
Yeah.
What's what do you think
Now
about
you're
that
not
song?
lost.
Oh no. That song is good.
That song is gonna go. Okay. So let me ask you something, Elijah. When they're singing, do you feel like certain things that you envision for your generation, do you feel like they are the vibe for this time?
Most of the songs
For
are like
your
that.
time frame?
Yeah, most of the songs, and they actually focus on that as well.
Okay.
They do.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's your
Sigue hablando, sigue
secret
preguntando.
weapon.
Because I like when people. You see, I don't ask him much about our music and
The
stuff
artistry?
like that. Yeah, I really don't. Sorry.
No, because I want to make sure that
Pregúntale más cositas.
the thing is that when we're looking at the next generation, you're in a space. You guys are artists. You guys are not only artists for us and older generation. You're trying to also target the next generation. So I'm just trying to see his input and how it influences your guys making music. So he just said, he's like, yeah, they really focus on that. And that's key because it's like you guys are communicating without communicating.
Yeah.
You guys already know that in some way you might not say it to each other, but when you're singing, you're like, yeah, this is gonna go, and you probably play it for him to see how he reacts to it, just to see if that generation at some point is gonna grasp this song as well. So that's what I'm saying. It's all full circle. You're just not ignoring the next generation. And I know bachata is a fairly when you hear bachata, the old school bachata, it feels nostalgic, it feels great, it feels good, it feels like home, right? But when Aventura took off and it became a whole new wave, they catered to us. They catered to our generation. And not only to us, even my nieces love it and stuff like that.
Y la doña de que
When,
wow.
exactly. So and they also makes music that the old school bachata artists respect too. So they were the in between. So I just want to make sure that you guys are focusing on that too, because there's a next generation to tackle as well. Yeah. So I see you. I could see management, engineering. I could see all of that.
Yeah,
here.
we always say it too.
You're the eyes. You're the eyes and the ears to this whole operation. You're the eyes. You're the spender, the visionary. You don't care about money. You just throwing it and saying.
Espera, ahí vengo yo, atrévete.
And
Porque
Liza's
la mujer
like,
tuya, ella es buena y yo no quiero que te vote. No, we will support him all the way, whatever decision he does.
yeah, I can see it. The trio, I can see it.
Amen.
And who knows what the baby might bring up in this situation, because
She
she's
likes the
also
arts.
growing up in music.
She likes the art.
She likes to draw too.
Ella le gusta dibujar.
There you go. She might draw your next
And she'll play the
album cover.
piano too. Ella lo agarra también.
Oh, see, you got a family of artists. That's all that's important. I got one final question for you guys.
Ay.
But before we get to that final question, I just want to make sure that, we're looking at this as a whole here. We're looking at this long-term vision. When your kids look back 10 to 15 years in the future, and when they look back, what's one thing about your journey that you wish they took with them from you?
To never give up on what they want to do. So always believe in what they want to do, and don't listen to anybody, and just keep that focus and continue. Don't give up.
It's like there was a time that, again, I became a solo artist for a little bit, 2017, 2018. And then stopped, got pregnant with her. And then we were back as Liza and Willie, because we were like, if we quit, how will that look to our kids?
Wow.
So we don't want them to think that we quit in our dreams. So we continued because we love doing it too.
That's amazing to look at it that way as well. That's a challenge, passion, and a gift all in one.
Yeah.
So you have to challenge yourself because they have to see what it truly takes to achieve your dreams.
He knows. He's seen it.
So he's
sees
seeing it
it.
firsthand.
Yeah.
He's seeing it live
Yes.
in action. So, guys, I see Willie pulled out the guitar. Tell us a little bit about what's gonna happen right now, Willie. You got the mic.
We're gonna sing a little bit of our latest single, Adicto a tu Ausencia.
Let's go.
Sorry, let me position myself.
No, muévelo para atrás el micrófono si necesita.
Sorry.
That passionate.
Yeah, you
Cerrate
can
los
tell, you
ojos
can
y todo.
tell.
Ya.
Anoche hablé contigo, pero no fue real. Soñé que me abrazabas, pero ya no es igual. Me despierto en la cama y solo hay soledad. Te busco entre las sombras, pero ya no estás.
Tu voz se fue perdiendo como el atardecer y el alma se me rompe sin saber por qué. Soy adicto a tu ausencia y no lo puedo negar. Tu silencio me mata, me empieza a quebrar. Eres veneno dulce que no quiero dejar. Aunque no estés conmigo, no te puedo olvidar.
Eso.
Listen, guys, let me tell you something. I know I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. You guys sound amazing, amazing. I have the headphones, so I could hear specifically the tones, the voice. It sounds like exactly like the video. And then I've heard you live. You guys sound incredible live as well.
Amen.
So
Thank you.
much success to you guys. Always many blessings. May all your challenges turn into blessings.
Amén,
in the
amén,
future.
amén.
And
Igualmente a ti.
understand that cada cosa que uno quiere en la vida, uno tiene que luchar y ustedes
Claro
están
que sí.
luchando por lo de ustedes.
Amén.
Thank
Eso
you.
es así.
And I want to wish you the same.
Yes.
Thank you, my brother.
We're so very proud of you.
Thank you.
And your channel is growing.
Yes,
we
it is.
see
We
it.
see it.
So please do not give up. You have something good going on.
Yeah.
And you're getting a bigger audience.
Yeah.
So you should please continue.
It's definitely a challenge. I also feel the same way that you just mentioned. It is growing. I think, I truly don't fear it. It's just life. Life keeps throwing curveballs.
No,
but it's like
tú
what I
sabes,
say. When it throws you curveballs, you just got to be ready for it.
Cuando a ti te suceda uno de esos momenticos de you feeling como que tú dices que Dios reprenda la malicia del diablo, vamos, energía, y usted se para
Energía.
y dice yeah, and you're like no, demonio,
Salte de
sálteme,
aquí. Salte de aquí.
que
Ya.
vamos positivo porque yo estoy duro en eso.
Eso es, y mira,
Yeah.
hablando de eso, literally, I prayed here once and I asked God, give me a sign if I'm doing this correctly. And I got like 7,000 followers on TikTok that night.
You see that?
Wow.
And it was like,
That's amazing.
okay, that was weird, pero no le di mente. All right, cool, thank you, God, whatever, Pero después pasó lo mismo de nuevo, and then I got an influx on something else on YouTube. I'm like, oh, no, pero entonces esto es en serio.
Yeah.
And then I told my wife, like, this year I'm reaching out to everybody, no fear.
As you should.
Y la gente están diciendo que sí.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool. I'll continue it, but I got to continue at my pace because yo mismo me exploto.
Sí.
And I'm sure you guys understand when I say that because uno mismo se puede poner mucha meta en el medio. Pero es para conquistarla, pero a tu tiempo.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up? Talk to me. This is a podcast, baby. You can ask me too. I always
Would you
want you
quit
guys to
your
ask me
job
questions.
just to go forward?
100%.
How will you feel
100%.
about that?
But it has to make sense.
And I was told.
It has to make sense.
It has to
of
make
course.
sense. And I'm not even talking money wise because el dinero se consigue por otra vía.
Exacto.
But what I'm saying is, the vision for me is not just podcasting. It's multimedia en cada extremo, like podcasting, TV, movies, all that stuff. So it's a multimedia plan for me. So that's where I say it has to make
That's
sense.
amazing.
Wow.
It's not just this. It could be like a multiple podcasts
Yeah.
at the same time, multiple spaces. So that's what I'm working on.
Okay.
And you
I
know,
love that.
slowly but surely, mientras Dios esté conmigo, mientras Dios esté con nosotros, vamos a alcanzar lo que tenemos que alcanzar, because there's no artist that have come before you that hasn't had challenges. There's no podcaster that came before me that hasn't had challenges and roadblocks. But we keep pushing forward con fe.
Amen.
And that's all that we ask for.
Wow.
Guys, listen. Thank you so much for joining the
thank you.
podcast again. I appreciate you both so
Ay,
much.
pero tú no quieres. Nosotros
Yo
sabemos que son
yo
tres
sí lo
veces.
quiero.
Hasta
Yo sí lo
10
quiero.
veces.
Yo sí lo quiero.
Yo me meto aquí.
Before we
Yo vivo
go,
aquí ya. Ustedes-
I would come here every
And I
day.
always say the hospitality, ya yo vivo aquí.
I'm planning a guys' night, Liza.
Okay.
Voy a tirarle a Willy
I
para
don't
que
give
venga
a
para acá.
es él que
Para que
sometimes
coja un
like, I wanna
break.
be-
Wanda te me va de ahí, por otro
Ay.
lado. Natalie te me va de ahí. We're gonna have a domino. Hasta tú te vas.
Me voy. ¿Para
some
dónde vamos? Porque
dominoes, some
aquí no
drinks.
se puede. Yo vivo aquí.
Price your game, whatever. La vaina está el church aquí.
Yeah.
Y eso va a pasar
love
pronto.
it.
Yo te voy a decir, déjame organizarlo con la esposa. Let me organize myself
Love
before I
it.
come in and say,
I do want to mention, if you don't mind,
Go ahead.
April 1st, we will be in Joe's Pub.
Joe's Pub, baby.
So you could
Te
kick
digo,
off.
el
You could kick off
businessman.
your spring break with us in our
go.
show, Joe's Pub in Soho.
there you go.
Wait, can I say something? Para todo lo que siempre dicen, ¿cuándo es la próxima fiesta? Yo voy a estar ahí. I'm gonna be there. It's a Wednesday at 9:30. You go to work. Jálese, eteríquese bien y todo. Rompa noche un día, que es una cena los días. People always say, yo voy ahí, yo voy a apoyar. Yo lo quiero ver entonces.
Listen, nosotros
A la
rompíamos
9:30.
noche a cada rato. Cuando estábamos más jóvenes, vamos a romper noche ese
Vamos a
día.
romper.
Y vamos a
Let's see, we
apoyar a
still
Liza
got
Willie.
it.
It's a beautiful space. You're going to be there
Y
with
se
a
llevan
beautiful
niños
couple.
si quieren.
It's a beautiful space. You're going to be there with a beautiful couple on
Yeah,
stage,
that's right.
acting as if none of us exist. They're going to go into space and sing their song because it
right.
feels that atmosphere when you listen to them. It feels like you're looking at it from a superstardom point of view. So, guys, I see the Grammy in your hands.
Amen to that.
I see the prizes in your hands. I see you on stage giving thanks to your mom and the people who have been there for you.
Yeah.
I see that for you guys because the passion just lives with you. You know, you can see it. And then your kids, you know, they're around you so much. They're picking up on those jewels, and it's amazing to see as a family. You guys are the true definition of a family who works hard for their dreams and never stops dreaming and moves forward. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
For joining the podcast. For the listeners, followers, TikTokers, YouTubers, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for allowing this platform to grow. I appreciate you so much, Liza and Willie. I appreciate you guys so much. Guys,
We're happy to always be here.
peace.
Thank you. We appreciate you too, man.
Let's go.